Hey there Nocturnals! I know it's been a while, so this is our first production diary for a while. When I have my downtime, I generally don't like to do more filmmaking on top of the filmmaking I'm already doing, so doing daily vlogs just doesn't seem to be the most sensible thing right now. Since I spoke to you last, we now have 70 minutes of the web series that we've shot and cut together as a feature. I also submitted it for consideration for the Festival de Cannes this year, and here is a little taste of the day that I had as I was delivering that disc.
Yeah, by Auckland traffic. Auckland traffic, basically. Hey everybody, I guess everybody's, well not everybody, but those who are interested might like to hear an update of how I got on with getting the film ready and on a courier to go to Cannes so it can be in France by next Tuesday. And yeah, I was late. I got to DHL, they were closed. They let me in to have a bit of a chat, but then I went to FedEx, and FedEx saved us. So actually it is now being processed by FedEx. It will arrive by noon on Monday in time for the Tuesday cutoff, just in time. And I can't, obviously nobody can predict what's going to happen. The chances are very high that I will not be getting into the Cannes Film Festival, but at least I tried, because remember in November there was no film. We started rolling cameras in January. We had a 70-minute cut last night or this morning that is on a plane. Now, essentially it's a rough cut, and we're going to be judged on our rough cut, or I'm going to be judged really. But there's a lot of first-time directors to do the Cannes Film Festival, and who knows, like Bad Taste was pretty rough, and that got into the Cannes Film Festival back in the day. So, and so did Clerks, I think. I know Dogma did, but Dogma's like way big budget. But who knows, right? The most important thing is that I tried, I applied myself, we all put out an effort, we got to this point, and now it's done. At least the first cut, which is and first festival submission. So next step is to actually polish this up, and I'm going to go home and have a look at the cut and see what I actually sent them, because I can't remember. I'm just shot. Yeah. So there you go. There's your update. Okay. Bye for now.
Alright, so I took a day off from ZOMB'd today. Obviously I felt like I needed to get some rest. I did need to get some rest, and honestly I've been quite depressed today. It hasn't felt good getting to this stage. I feel like I've only got 2/3 of it done, and there's still so much to do, and I'm not 100% happy with what I've done already. I mean, a lot of it's working really well, and I'm really pleased, but as a complete film I don't feel like I've got it yet, or even as a web series, or like, but it was never the plan to have that completed by this stage anyhow. We were going to gun for it, but like there was no need to have it done to that extent. That was only for the Cannes deadline, and yeah, now I can actually enjoy the process and craft and polish the film that I want to make a little bit more, and maybe if people can spare the time, even do pickups or redo some things. That's something I've never had the opportunity to do. And I am trying to raise the standard of what I'm doing as a filmmaker. But what's also come up a few times is like, and obviously I know this is because I'm an inexperienced filmmaker, is that people don't really 100% trust that I know what I'm doing, and I understand that. I absolutely understand that. Everybody, it's not that people don't have valid points, and it's not that I'm not seeing the same sort of things that they're seeing. It's just that it's very easy to sort of stand aside from the sidelines and look at something when you're not actually involved in the process of making it, and pick out all the flaws without seeing what's gone right so far. And that's always the problem when you show people rough cuts. Interestingly enough, and like I'm going to have a test screening soon, hopefully. Like once I've done more than the Cannes edit. The Cannes edit was definitely incomplete. But once I mean, not that it doesn't work. I think it still works as a production, even with the Cannes edit. Like, there's just a few little hiccups in the editing, but it was submitted as a working edit, so they understand the flaws in it. and the chances of getting it is fairly unlikely. Like, the only people that are going to see those flaws are the small group of people in France on the selection committee. More importantly is like the test screening and getting ready for that, so I can get an impression of what people think is working, what people think is not working. And I mean, then the other thing to remember, and everybody has to remember this, is that this is my project, that I am pretty much doing everything aside from the acting, and I am an independent filmmaker, and I do want the freedom to make something that's a bit wacky and weird and off the wall, and that might mean that sometimes they might not see the film that they would have made, and they're just gonna have to accept that, and I mean, that may never change. That's okay. Like, they don't have to work with me again if they don't like what they see when it comes to the complete production. And maybe they're right, and maybe I'll get it right on the next film. But I've got to keep on making films to get better at making films. It's just like anything else, So I'm happy to take the criticism on board. It doesn't mean I'm going to follow their decisions. That's the fun of this, is that I get to make those final decisions, and I don't have to be answerable to a board of other producers or co-directors or anything like that. Like, that's never worked out for me in the past. I've never ended up satisfied with the end product, and at the moment I just want to make something in a very Kevin Smith way. I just want to make things that I would like to watch. So I know if I'm watching it and I'm enjoying it, then I'm on the right path.
Yeah, so I hope you like that. It was high stress that day. It was full on. I have to say, I was praying the whole time to whatever is out there, if it's God, if it's the universe, if it's nothing, if it's just my inner voice. I was praying to whatever was out there that I could get there on time, and I didn't. And it didn't matter, which is what the answer was that I got when I was sending that out into the universe. The answer was it didn't matter, and it didn't. So that was cool. On top of that, I've cut together a 15-minute version for the New Bloods competition for TVNZ. Really just trying to cover all bases. keep all bases covered at the moment. So we'll see how we go with that. I've still got things to shoot with ZOMB'd. I've still got to raise money. Pretty much the crowdfund campaign is finished now. So if you want to support the project, you can do so by buying t-shirts on the website. Go check out nocturnal3d.com and go click on the ZOMB'd page. Go check out the shop. Go to the shop, buy some merch. It really helps me to keep on making these films. So there's a little taste of how things have been going. I know I look tired. It is 3:30 AM in the morning. I am tired. I probably look a little bit older. To tell the truth, I am a little bit older. We all are. So talk to you soon. Maybe not. Just keep watching this space and we'll see how we go. Okay, ciao.